All right, guys. I have 6 o'clock just turned over to. So we're going to start today in the cat-cow position. So we're going to be down on all fours. We're going to drive those shoulder blades way up like a scared cat and then drop that rib cage down, bring that head up like a cow, okay? Here we go. We have 30 seconds. Cat-cow. 3, 2, 1, and begin.
Exercise 1.
Cat-cow position, up and down.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Rest. Good job, guys. From there, we're going to do lunge to hamstring. So we put one knee on the ground, one foot out in front of us. So what we're trying to do here is get that hamstring nice and long. So we're going to lean forward a little bit and then rock back and get that hamstring long by lifting the toe. Okay, rock back, lift that toe, get that hamstring long, forward and back. Go ahead and begin if you haven't began. Just going to rock back and forth. The main thing to think about is the hamstring, right? So getting that toe lifted as much as you can, get that hamstring nice and long. I usually find that when I'm sitting back on my heel, it helps me get just a little bit longer. The rock forward doesn't have to be too big of a rock. It's really that back part.
1. Rest.
All right, guys, go ahead and switch sides.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 3.
Begin. And don't push that hamstring too far. Just each round when you go back and forth, let it get a little longer, a little longer. We want to let it naturally stretch out.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're going to go to dog to cobra. So downward facing dog position first, where our hands are on the ground, butt high, head looking at the toes. And then we're going to drive our hips down into a cobra position
1.
and head up.
Exercise 4.
Go ahead and begin. Drive the hips all the way up into that downward facing dog again. Then drop the hips down. Try to get the hips as close to touching as possible. Drive that hip up or the head up, which will allow those hips to drop. Just move back and forth between that position. I do like you to look as much at your toes as possible on that downward facing dog because that engages the shoulder blades.
Three, two, one. Rest.
Rest. Good. Go ahead and stand up. Next, we're going to do a quad pull to RDL. If you have a little trouble with stability, don't be afraid to touch something. We're going to grab a hold of our foot, pull that quad, and we're going to go down and try to touch the ground, touch our toe if possible, and then come back up. If you're having trouble falling over consistently, just grab a hold of the leg and switch legs to the other side, all right? If you haven't begun, make sure you begin. Just trying to switch, pull back and forth. Don't worry too much about the RDL position if you have trouble with stability.
Three, two, one. Rest.
Rest. Good job, guys. We're going to go to inchworms next. So an inchworm, we're going to start in that toe touch position. We're going to walk our hands all the way out. Then we're going to walk our toes as tall as possible. Then we're going to walk our toes all the way back. Then we're going to walk our hands all the way back. And try to stay in that bottom position so you stay long. And we can go right back in that next one.
Three, two, one.
All right, guys, go ahead and stand tall. We're doing high knees or marching next. So high knees is like running in place with your knees up. You can also just do a light running in place where the knees barely come off the ground. Begin, or you can just do a marching in place too, okay? Any of those work. Just try and get that heart rate slowly elevated. Do use your arms. Make sure your arms are moving. Those need to be moving with you because if your knees are moving, the arms should go too. Rest. Good job, guys. We're going to end with seal jacks or seal step outs, right? So seal jacks, just jumping back and forth, crossing your hands across your body, or you can do that in a step out variation as well.
Exercise 8.
Begin.
Three, two, one.
And rest, guys. Nice quick warm up. Go ahead and grab yourselves a quick drink. Tool recap that we're going to need. We're going to need something. We're going to do what's called a pistol squat today. So with that, what you need to do is have something solid to sit down on. You don't want it lower than 90 degrees. You want it to be about 90 degrees or just slightly higher than 90 degrees. So that way you can come back out of that squat position. If you don't have one of those, that's okay. We have modifications for that. And we need either dumbbells or a band for bent over rows. If you're going to do seated rows, you need a band instead, okay? So we're going to go through this workout real quick and we'll get started. So the way this works today is we have 2 9-minute AMRAPs, okay? Or no, not AMRAPs, time caps. So what it is, you have 9 minutes to get this workout done inside. We're going to do 21, 15, 9 of these next 3 exercises, okay? So the way it works, we'll have a squat. You'll do 21 per leg, and then you'll do 21 rows and 21 climbing planks, and 15 each, 9 of each. All right, let's go ahead and get this demonstration going. Can you guys not hear me? Oh, you good to go? Oh, sorry, you're in the pistol squat. Okay, I thought you were just relaxing. All right, so here we go. We're starting off with a pistol squat. So in this position, you're going to start standing up. And then you're going to sit down in that position, come down and up 1, down and up 2, down and up 3. What he's going to do is he's going to do 21 on one leg and then 21 on the other leg. You can mix and match between going back and forth. The goal is just to hit 42 total in that position. Okay, so different ways to modify that is you can keep that foot in the ground too and give you like a kickstand position, which just gives you a little bit more support. From there, we can go over to a split squat. So split squat position, tall chest, going down, let that knee touch up and down. The same thing on this one. You do 21 on one side, and you do 21 on the other side. And then from there, if you can't do any squatting variation, then you're going to go to a single leg glute bridge. Up and down. Good. So the same thing, 21 on each leg with that. So that one will be 21 per side. Then we're going to go to a row variation. This will just be 21 total. So we have dumbbells variation number 1, drive the hips back, pulling towards the bottom of the rib cage, 21 total. You can also do that with a band. So band will go underneath your feet, same idea. Or paint cans or whatever else you guys have for weight, you're more than welcome to use there, okay? From there, we can turn it into a seated variation. This is a little bit better for the lower back if you have any lower back issues. We're gonna pull towards us into that bottom of that rib cage. From there, we can turn it into Superman. If you have no tools at all, you can do a Superman instead. Supermans are going to go a little slower, so just be a little bit more patient with this exercise. Going to go up and down. You see how he lifts his feet off the ground and his hands off at the same time. So that'll be 21 of those, and then you're going to go into 21 climbing planks. We have a couple different variations to this. Variation number 1 is a full plank. All the way up and all the way down is 1. All the way up, all the way down is 2. From there, you can turn it into a pledge plank. So pledge plank is going to be touching the shoulder, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay, so you're counting that one a little bit different than the other one. And then from there, you can always do, if you can't lift your hand all the way up because it's too much instability, you can always just do a hand lift 2, just barely 1, 1, 2, 2. We're counting that way too. All right, guys? So you do 21 of those and you'll go right back in and do 15 of those. And then you'll do 9 of those. So you're moving at your own pace once we get started. 9 minutes. Go ahead and kick your music on. Get your water bottles close to you. You're going to drink at whatever pace you want to drink today. We don't get done inside the 9-minute cap, that's fine, but we have to stop no matter what, okay? Because we have another 9-minute circuit like this. All right, guys, we're getting that pistol squat going. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Exercise 1.
Pistol squats 21 per leg, or split squats 21 per leg, It's okay to split it up, doing like half on one leg, half on the other, and then going back and doing half on one leg, half on another. Or you can mix and match each one. That's just probably going to take a little bit more time. Good job, guys. Remember, 21 per leg. Make sure that chair, if you're sitting on a chair or something, just make sure that you pay attention once in a while that it doesn't move away from you, okay? You don't want that to be a different spot where all of a sudden you're sitting and it's not there anymore. After you get done of 21 of those per leg, then you're going to go and do 21 rows. 21 rows in any variation that you need to do. This is going to be by far probably the longest one. Not the most tiring one. The next one might be the most tiring pistol squat, but it's going to be the longest one. Should end up with 42 total reps when you're done. Then you're going into 21 band rows. On those band rows, pull towards the bottom of the rib cage or the dumbbell rows, and make sure you're keeping that solid chest, okay? These should go relatively quickly. You want to be under control, but they should go pretty quickly comparable. After you're done with 21 of those, you'll go to 21 climbing planks, which are going to go a little bit slower, or 21 pledge planks. Good, nice, strong chest, guys. Keep that back strong. When you go in those climbing planks, make sure when you go all the way up and all the way down is 1, all the way up, all the way down is 2. If you're doing pledge planks, it's 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay, up to 21 is what we're doing. Good job, guys. 3 minutes are down. That's first. We got 6 minutes left. This first circuit is going to take by far longer than any of the others, so no big deal there. 21 climbing planks or 21 pledge planks. Remember, pledge plank is 1, 1, 2, 2, or you can do a hand lift as well, but you're still counting 1, 1, 2, 2. When you're done with 21 of those, you're going on to 15 pistol squats or split squats per leg. $15 per leg. You want to go right back into those. You can grab a quick drink if you need it, but right back in those, you're moving at your own pace. So remember, pledge planks are 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Round 2 is 15 of everything. Good job, guys. The pistol techniques looks really good to those guys that are doing it. You guys aren't folding too much at the hips. It's good. Tall chest coming up. It gets tiring. That's that single leg position. Definitely burns that quad up. Split squat positions look good too. Just keep that nice tall chest. After you got 15 of the pistol squats done per leg, then you're going on to 15 rows. Remember, these can be relatively quick. You just got to keep that strong back. That Superman chest, pull those shoulder blades back a little bit. And then you're going to go into 15 climbing planks or pledge planks. Nice thing is each round should go just a little bit quicker. We have 3 minutes left on this first circuit. Try to keep moving at a nice quick pace. The round of 9s should fly pretty quickly. There are 15 rows and then 15 climbing planks or 15 pledge planks. 15 pledge planks is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Then we're going into our last set of 9. If you're getting into the squats in the last set of 9. Nice part is our finisher today is just core, so all these muscle groups, you can go burn them out a little bit. Good work, guys. Keep pushing a good pace. We're at the 2-minute warning. Or if you're on the set of 9s, 9 of each. When you're completely done with this circuit, but we do have a circuit after this. So just grab yourself a drink and rest. After 9 rows, you'll end with 9 climbing planks. If you don't get done, we get that 9-minute cap. We're going to stop no matter what, okay? All right, getting a couple people done. Good job, Nate. Good job, Jamie. One-minute warning. Good job, Cindy. Good job. Looks like Karen's done too. Good work. Good job, Andy. Good job, guys. Just keep working if you're not done. Remember, it's 9 of each in this last circuit. So those go, the squats still take a decent amount of time, but the other 2 go a little bit quicker. Got 30 seconds left. Good job, Brent. Good job, Lori. Ten seconds. All right, looks like everybody got finished. Work.
3, 2, 1.
And rest, guys. Go ahead and grab yourselves your water bottles to drink in between, but I want you to get your focus to Nate's camera as fast as you can, because we're going to start demonstrating right away, because this next 9 minutes takes a little bit of time. So what we have first is windshield wipers. So on a windshield wiper, we're going to go those feet nice and tall. So we're doing another 21:59. So we're going to do windshield wipers. So we're going to take that down towards the ground. We're coming down 1, long legs over, 1. Other side, 2, 2. So these are like the pistol squats. They're per side and they're a little bit longer. From there, you can turn it into a bent knee. So bent knee is going to take a little leverage off and make it just a little bit easier. So the same thing is 1, 1, 2, 2. All right. From there, we can go to our next exercise. Is going to be V-up. So again, this is all core. So V-up position, we have 3 variations. So we have the longest one. So arms and legs tall. 1, 2. Just counting those individually. We can also turn that into a jackknife, where we tuck our knees towards our chest, back and forth. So take the lever off just a little bit. And we can always go down to dead bug. And on dead bug, we can go all the way out, all the way in, or go to half dead bug, and the same thing, but we're still counting half dead bug as 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So a V up is that exercise number 2, 21 of those, and we'll end with 21 plank jacks. So on plank jacks, we're jumping back and forth, 1. Every time we jump out and in, 1, 2, 3. Okay, every time out and in is 1, okay? So plank jacks to plank step outs. Those count a little bit different. So it's gonna be 1, 1, 2, 2, because we still need that metabolic load that we're looking for. So we have to, those might be a little slower, but they need to be counted that at a different pace as well, okay? So go ahead and get ready for your windshield wiper position. We have 21 windshield wipers, 21 V-ups, 21 plank jacks, and 15, 15, 9, 9 of each, all right? Go ahead and lay down. We're gonna get started in about 5 seconds. We have another 9-minute timer. Our goal is obviously to get done before that 9 minutes if possible. Looks like we're right on time to get done by 6:30. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin.
Exercise 1.
All right, guys. 21 windshield wipers per side. 21 per side. Bent knee is a little bit easier. Long legs is going to be a lot harder. You just got to make sure you have space for that too if you're doing those. These are going to take quite a bit of time. If you have to stop and rest in between, that's okay too. You want to try to move at a decent pace though, because of the amount of time they do take of the workout. So there's 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. When you're done with those, you'll be doing 21 V-ups, jackknives, or dead bugs. 21 V-ups, jackknives, or dead bugs. If you're choosing the half dead bug position, you're still counting at 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe do 21 of those before you go into 21 plank jacks. This one gets a little back taxing, so just make sure that if you have to modify one of the variations to protect your back, that is okay. And then we'll end with 21 plank jacks. If you're doing the step variation on the plank jacks, it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Otherwise, regular plank jacks are just 1, 2, 3, 4. Round 2 is going to be 15 of each. So it'll still be 15 per side on the windshield wipers. Job, guys. That's 6 minutes. 6 minutes left. Everybody's moving at a good pace. With those windshield wipers, just make sure you're controlling that position from side to side. You're not just using the legs to throw from side to side. Control that position side to side. Remember, 15 windshield wipers, 15 V-ups, and 15 plank jacks. If you're on the set of 21s, 21 of each, then we're going into 15s. Plank jacks should be pretty quick. And round 2 is 15 of each. Windshield wipers, V-ups, or jackknives or dead bugs. If you're feeling it a little too much in your lower back, the main place to modify is going to be in the V-up variation and going to a dead bug. Use your hands for support so you can keep that core tight to the ground. So you take those hands out to the side. Make sure that your shoulders aren't coming off the ground. 15 of each. Ending round 2 with 15 plank jacks. Try to keep those hips in line with the shoulders. Then our last round will be 9 of everything. 4-minute warning. Got plenty of time on this one still. For some people, this one goes quicker than the first one, and some people, this one goes slower than the first one. I know this one goes a lot slower for me than the first circuit does. Three minutes. We have 9 in the last round, 9 of each. When you are officially done with that last round, that is everything. Go ahead and get on with your day. Good job, Brent. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Work, Andy. See ya. Good job, Cindy. Have a good day. Good job, Jamie. Work, Nate. Still got full 2 minutes left, guys. Plenty of time. Keep working on this. Remember, round 3 is 9 of each. We got a bunch of people still working, so just keep going. Right now, the timer will perfectly end at 6:30, so we're going to stop there regardless. Make sure you guys can get on with your day. Nine of each in that final round. 1 minute left. Good job, Laura. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Good work, Karen. Have a good day. Good job, Lori. 30 seconds left.
3, 2, 1. Your
And timer is complete. Good job today, guys. Great work.